Alright, hey guys, this is r-gamerisrandom and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a game where apparently it's like any other anime dating sims and whatnot. And I've done a couple of them if you're actually interested. I'll leave in the cards on the top right. Except, for some reason, this game specifically is completely different out of any other series I've actually encountered. And, well, to put it in short, I've actually did my homework a little bit and I realized that it's actually a pretty terrifying game to be playing. So, I didn't actually really want to plan on this, not at all, but, pretty much got peer pressured into this. So, for the most part, I will be playing this, game with some, pals along the way, so, yeah, I'm probably gonna die, so let's actually get this shiz started. Of course, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be some technical difficulties along the way, so don't worry, all the editing will actually fix that, so yeah. Anyways, let's do this shiz. Sayori.
I already did it! I overslept again! This time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, R.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
After all. Continue to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever. Oh, sorry.
Well, whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
Club yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. At a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. How I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Yeah, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Just me that you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to own your own club.
You might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
could come to my club.
Sayori? There is no way I'm going to your club at all. Please, no! Help me!
I go for it. Mimi.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any other interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. And since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, even what I'm about to even deal with later on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the anime club, so, later!
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
I kinda told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for only the cupcakes, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake and possibly my life. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
Wait, hang on for a momento. There we go. I told you, don't call me a new member. I just solely want the cupcakes. I glanced around the room.
Oh, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Gonna be Natsuki.
I don't know, I'm just gonna be victim. So I'll let you guys decide.
Seriously, you brought a boy. Atmosphere.
Ah, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Epilepsy. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Natsuki, she's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. R?
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and basically completely out of my league. Hopefully. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica.
Sit down, R. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and the one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki.
Heh, well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I followed. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, and I wonder if she made it by herself. I also hear the echo of myself as well, so wonderful.
Yeah,
Alright, but I think it's gone? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
we're doing so good.
Anyways, this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before in any other anime which a tsundere has to say? Foreshadow.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. You know. Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. Doesn't hotkey of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you already said your part?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, I'll keep going. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
That, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I'll enjoy the tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
Oh, what made you consider joining the literary club?
I was afraid of this question. Literally. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We're right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. And still all of the politics around the major clubs. It's just too much. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it's others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
That way. We're interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. When it's something like that doesn't grab your attention like literature. It's hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Events like the festival are much more important.
You okay?
Screaming. I'm confident that we can all really go to this club before we graduate. I'm right.
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, or anything else, particularly horror and death.
What kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Mangoes? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not your reader, I guess. You weeb.
Well, that can change. I told you, I read melons, not mangas. What am I saying anyways? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well,
I
let's see.
Oh, what's up?
Oh,
I thought someone actually wanted to say something. But we'll continue. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
You know, I like a lot of things. Knives! Always with the psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. It's called a game called Doki Doki. I desperately grasp something I can relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Was you. Wink. You can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Girl! Sorry, my friends are being rude and spamming me. The real horror often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if it's only for a brief moment.
Oh, why is wait, what?
That's Yuri.
You confused me. Read.
Thought you already said your line. Alright, go on ahead, Yuri.
Is that...
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Oh. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
What? Oh my god! That's nothing.
What gives you that idea?
The scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Oh.
God. Sorry, it had to load for a second.
Oh, okay.
Sucks. Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes.
Them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Or writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri, too.
Aw, I wanted to read everybody's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. We will all share the stem with each other. That way, everyone is even. Is it lagging or Oh.
It mega lagged.
Oh. Is it good now?
Back, yeah.
Okay.
New member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. R.
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would want to join this club. Wow, what a typo. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, please don't murder me. I lose my train of thought. Ouch. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I sense a jump scare coming by at any moment.
But I just thought. Oh, okay.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll not join the literature club still.
Oh crap, you're gonna get beat! You're gonna get beat!
Gotta hang out with all them cute girls.
You know what, whatevs. JK. Okay, I JK. One by one, the girls' eyes light up after I actually JK'd.
So happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
That's some nice boobs if you don't see.
You're gonna study her melons.
Don't
Scare
stop.
me for a moment. What?
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Actually, yeah, that was my intention.
That makes it official. You're gonna die.